Hey, Erica here. So I am recording on the MacBook Pro, which I know is totally retro, right? Using a webcam to make a video. But I just want to jump on really quick and say that the last maybe 7 months, I have and tried my best to incorporate more analog activities into my day. And no, it wasn't a grift. It's not me following a trend. Definitely towards the end of last year. I started spending more and more time offline doing things that I used to love. So sketching is something I've picked back up in the last few weeks. And if you're wondering, well, what's that? What's that a picture of? What's that skyline? So or EUR is out in Rome. And so this is a book. I guess I'd had it a while and left it at my mom's house. She gave it to me yesterday when I was over at her house. And she was like, "Isn't this yours?" I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And so another thing that I was doing offline was instead of brain rotting on TikToks, again, love TikTok, but endless scrolling for hours is an issue. So I was starting to learn French a few months back. One of my vision board things was to go to France, but then I realized I'd actually want to go to Italy first. Now, I think it's beneficial to know both. The languages are so similar. And I learned Spanish years ago when I was in high school, but I'm married to a Hispanic man. And talking to his mother and father in Spanish sometimes is cool. It's fun. And I think believe it or not, I think learning the Romance languages, okay, let me back up. While I was sketching this, I was listening to Italian Peppa Pig. So the entire kids episode, her and George were going to the dentist. And it was so interesting to hear them say different phrases. I have no clue what they were saying because again, I'm not doing it as regularly as I should listening, but the concept that I've come across is if you spend 10 minutes listening to a language in normal conversational speech, you'll actually pick it up more than how in school we would spend 70 to 90 minutes learning it, learning in a structured way. Whereas even this book says French in 10 minutes. The activities were cool. It's just I realized I wanted to learn Italian too. And it's funny because when I talked about it with Chatty the other week, she was like, that's why I call my chat GPT. And I do have agents I give names to too. Anyway, sorry to go off on that tangent real quick. You know, I love tangents. So what she was saying was you don't necessarily want to learn them at the same time because you might get confused. But my attitude is I won't get confused. Like, I definitely can tell the difference between Italian and French and Spanish, even though a lot of the more I listen to Italian, French, and Spanish, the more I'm like, okay, there's a lot of similar words. And also in the English language, we like to think like it has more German influence, but the more I listen to these languages, I'm like, okay, this word obviously came from this Romance language. This word came from that Romance language. And even how they're spelled. And I do admit, even with Spanish, I am probably more fluent reading it and writing it than actually saying it. But anyways, yeah, so that's how I started the day, listening to Peppa Pig in Italian while drawing a picture or sketching a landscape or an architectural picture of Rome. And the reason I like the architectural sketching is because I did take an interior design class a few years ago. I should probably log about that, right? Do a little cute recap. And I really fell in love with it. I'm looking at some other drawings I did the last few weeks. Um, Dang, that was 13 days ago already. It's crazy how time passes. So this is actually a cute little house I have on my desk. It's behind the computer right now. So I like drawing real life objects as well, right? So this is actually a cute little vintage or whatever. It was white for several years. I painted it pink finally last year. Obviously, still need to finish painting it. But I kind of like it like this. It's very cute. It's on my desk year round. But probably near Christmas time, it'll be a crafting my little girl do. And yeah. So that's that. I drew it. Here's my computer. Again, real life objects, right? Some ease. I was doing some typography, some cute little collars. I was inspired by some sketches on Pinterest. And so here's my version. Trying some cute little nightgowns that I have and want. I used to want to be a fashion designer. Again, I'm not saying that I'm good at fashion sketching whatsoever. I'm just letting you know that years and years ago, when I was a child, I did want to be a fashion designer. I used to draw for hours. It's one of the things I love. So this was just a building in my mind, and I wanted to put palm trees in the front. Actually, I'm trying to remember. This is actually a few different buildings combined, a few different architectural styles I put into one building front and said I want palm trees in the front. I went through a little phase a few months back where it was like I was obsessed with drawing palm trees because me and my husband got married on the beach in a beach here near town. And so I have sketches that I wanted to put on like a nice mural, or there's a special name for it, I can't remember right now. A toile de joie, a toile de joie, de joie, joie for me and him to celebrate our 5th anniversary of marriage. I haven't gotten around to it yet, obviously. Putting it all together, making it digital. And then here's one I did, again, more pajamas and cute little outfit sets, whatever. But yeah, that's how I started my day. And I feel like so happy, so much happier. Like, don't get me wrong, I made my avocado toast. Obviously, I put on my makeup. I even made like a cute little like reality versus what people think video too. And I do admit I'm one of those people that I do like to make, cute little, even for myself, cute recordings. That way I can look back and be like, oh, so cute. And then I am the type of person too. I'll make content and then paste it together with other pieces of content at a later date. On my TikTok before I accidentally deleted off my phone, I had like over 100 drafts in there because I was planning to stitch it or connect it with newer footage and do like a compare contrast and have little cute, voiceovers go with it. And I'm realizing I'm the type of person, that's one reason I got the mic. I'm realizing when it comes to my content, people really do enjoy the voiceover. Even though this is a vlog, I really do think people enjoy my voiceovers on TikTok. And I know you didn't ask, but something on my desk, again, from years ago, it has been a while since I posted on this channel, right? From years ago, I had this camera. It was sitting up on that shelf for years, not being used. And something told me, oh, let's clean it and let's, get the SD card, see what's on there and all that. It still had stuff for my little girl being in preschool and one of her birthday parties. My little girl's going to 7th grade now. Hold on. Is it still recording? Hold on, let me see. My little girl's going to 7th grade now. So, and again, with that analog lifestyle, there's a lady on YouTube. I saw her video a few months back, and she had a retro camcorder, and she uses that for her content. So I plan on actually using this for content, just need a new SD card. Um, and so yeah, it's happening. I'm getting really excited to share, my outside of the office stuff. Because I admit that's something I do really well on TikTok, on YouTube. I haven't really shared anything in a long time. Oh my God, I'm looking at something right now. My little girl painted this years ago. I think it's so beautiful. I think I did make a digital version of it. And I'm that type of person. I really like handmade things because I feel like they're so special. With AI everywhere, I feel like the handmade, hand-drawn things is just so special to me. Like physical things, like this vintage a gen or little black book. It's a Gucci little black book. And I'm looking, it doesn't have first name, last name. I guess it's just supposed to be whatever I want. And it has the different let me see this. I think that's some international info. Of course, it's a Gucci. Um, French, Italian. I don't know off the top of my head. Anyway, I remember going in the store and they told me how, he lived in Paris, he lived in London. Yeah, France and or was it Italy? Oh my God, I'm having a complete brain fart right now. Anyway, I went to the Gucci store in town a few months back, or a year ago now, and my mom got me this a long time ago. Again, that's why I've never touched it. It's so precious to me. I really should use it, right? I shouldn't just be collecting things. But I went in there. I'll have to insert some footage. I went in there last year looking at a updated version of a bag that my mama got me because you know how it is. They make the same bags year after year. It's just they put new bells and whistles. And so she got me a vintage bag. And so I wanted to see what the 2025 at the time version looked like. Because that's what makes those brands so special. They're gonna make the exact same bag over and over and over, but they're gonna put new twists on it, right? And so I want to see what the new one looked like. And the gentleman gave me like a whole lesson on, what the different stripes mean. Like the red and blue stripes are from when the founder was living in London. The green and red was Paris. I think again, I'm like complete brain fart right now. I'm probably gonna have to re-record this. I just got so excited to get back on the camera. And again, I just want to talk about different analog things I put in my day to stay sane because being completely digital online is an issue. When I dwell, I ate that avocado toast like an hour ago. I was supposed to go for a 20-minute walk. But when I go for my 20-minute walk, I can't vlog. So because I'm doing this retro iMac MacBook Pro, right? So that's intentional. I want it to be really retro. Doesn't have to be perfect HD. Even though on the phone I can do that, I just don't want that. I want it to have a really retro, nostalgic feel to when people were first doing content. Everyone used to record on their webcam. Like no one was doing this. Definitely not this. It was all on the webcam. Like I want to bring that back. All right, bye.